மலேசியாவின் மிகப்பெரிய விருது வழங்கும் விழா நம் கலைஞர்களுக்கான பிரம்மாண்ட அங்கீகாரம்.
பலர் பல விருதுகள் வாங்கியிருக்காங்க. ஒரு சிலர் 2-3 விருதுகள் கூட வாங்கியிருக்காங்க.
Thank you, Mika.
So let's talk about this is the second edition of the Malaysian Indian Awards. What sparked the idea for the MICA Awards?
Alright. Actually, I've been in the industry for the past 15 years. Then I've produced movies, I've supported Malaysian artists, music videos, albums, and a lot of reality shows and all that. So I've been observing this industry for the past 15 years. And I think that these Malaysian artists for the last 10 years have really elevated their standards to even international standards. And many of our products have been recognized overseas. Many of our movies have got awards overseas. So I was thinking, why not we recognize them? These are our Malaysian soil talents, so we should recognize them. So that's how I mooted the idea of first MICA in 2016.
Yes, and now we are at the second edition, and we have over 50 categories for this year, which is incredible. Can you just spill a little tea and tell us who are some of the nominees or some of the films that have been nominated?
About the categories, actually we started with 35, but as it goes, I see that more and more people come on board and asking, okay, we need to be recognized also. That's how it grew from 35, and we announced 40, and now it came to 50, because we are covering the TV drama, RTM TV drama. That itself about 7 to 8 awards there, and then telemovies another 7 to 8 awards, then jury awards, excellence award, and things like that. So that's how it came to 50. So that makes MICA as the biggest award show, I believe, in Malaysia.
Wow.
This year we are happy that we received 13 movies. We submitted 13 movies for the competition. That makes also a big number, because we combined year 2016, 17 and 18. Because year 2016 we were unable to do because there was only 3 movies. And last year, due to election year, we were not able to complete the project. And MICA is an award that all Malaysian artists are looking forward, waiting eagerly to come on, to receive and win, right? So 13 movies are on board, big names like Vedigundu Pasanga, Asan, EVT, SSL, Jangri, Niyum Nanum, Gora, to name few. I can't remember the rest.
What do you think, as people who are in the creative industry, motivations to put out creative work is usually very different. But it's never for recognition. People hardly put out work to say, oh, I want to do this so that I can win an award. But why do you think it is important to still recognize the creative work that some individuals put out?
Okay, in any field, you need a competition. You need to compete to excel. So without a platform like MICA, without a recognition platform, without a competition, so they don't have a benchmark. They don't have ruler for them to. They will think, oh, I'm the best. I'm the best makeup artist, or I'm the best hero. I'm the best director, and all that. So nobody has said, okay, you are number 2, number 1. You have won or you lost, and all that. So by having this platform, so what I saw from previous and this year, there's a lot of improvement technically in the Malaysian movies. So there's a lot of scope for the artists, that improvement in the technical part and all that. So when you have a competition, so they will compete. If they want to win an award, they will put in more effort to improve their quality of the contents.
Mr. Naidu, you have been in this industry for over 15 years, helping out a lot of young talents, finding and recognizing talents, and providing them with a platform to flourish. What do you think needs to change in the local Malaysian creative industry?
What I observe is people are more to fame and glamour, seeking attention, fame and glamour, than identifying talents. Okay, so famous people like now Instagram and social media who are famous are getting opportunity instead of really talented people. So I hope the Malaysian movie makers, film makers will do proper auditions to identify the talent and give characterization to the characters, I mean the role in the movie, and give more scope for the artists. For example, if it's a newcomer, give the newcomer more frame for the person to showcase her talent instead of 1 or 2 frame, or just being a friend of a heroine without any dialogue and all that. So without that, there's no point of that newcomer to be nominated as a newcomer. Same as there must be a difference between a newcomer and a supporting role. Supporting role should be a bit stronger, bigger role and more scope than the newcomer and the artist also. Okay, so this part, the technical part, the script writing has to be improved, story has to be improved, camera, cinematography has to be improved.
I've always had the opinion that movies do very well in their own country when they tell the stories of their people, and they tell the stories of their people in an authentic form. Fortunately and unfortunately, all of us grow up under the influence of Hollywood films, mega budget films. We watch Rajnikant, we watch Kamal Hassan, and when filmmakers start to make films, they aspire to have a format very similar to Hollywood big budget films. Do you think this will be a sustainable model for films in Malaysia, or should filmmakers start recognizing what our true signature stories are?
Based on our judges, we have an independent panel who is judging and evaluating our movies. From the feedback that I get from the past 2 editions, okay, we need originality. Okay, it's a bad influence to copycat Hollywood and try to imitate that and do it. That's where the hero or the director fails. Whereby here in Malaysian movie, all the judges are looking at the originality, whether it's song, whether it's screenplay or jokes, or the hero, script writing. They are looking for originality. Whether good or bad is secondary part. The first thing they are looking at is originality. Okay, where what I can quote here is a director can make a new face as an hero, or can bring down a hero to a zero in movie. If he gives a wrong role or a bad character and something that copycat or imitate somebody in Hollywood, that he fails badly.
That's true, I agree. The thing in Malaysia is right now the Malaysian Indian Cine Awards, MICA Awards, recognizes films that are predominantly in Tamil language or more Indianized stories, but there are also a lot of actors who are in pan-Malaysian films. One of my favorite actors is this guy called Charles Roberts, who is very active in theatre, and he's also starred in a few films, including like a serial by View Malaysia, and he did an excellent job at it. Would MICA consider recognizing them too, even though it's not Indian cinema per se?
Okay, the objective of MICA is to honor the Malaysian Indian film fraternity, because I think for the pan-Malaysian there are a lot of other award shows by FINAS, by TV3, by RTM and all that. So they have that award shows which recognizes the entire film industry in Malaysia. So what I observed was there was a lacking for the Indian segment who needed to be brought to the limelight. So that's how I started MICA. So if I go back to open it up again, then I think I'm defeating my objective.
That's very good. I really like when people stand by what they believe in, and even though there's a bigger reach for that, I'm glad
I
that
wish
MICA
to,
stands.
because there was a proposal from FINAS to make MICA MICA Malaysian Indian Cine Awards, but they say, why don't you make Malaysian International Cine Awards? You invite foreign participants from India, Sri Lanka, Canada, Australia and all that. I mean, Indian segment from other countries to take part and to boost our industry. So we are considering that also.
Speaking of international waters, what about, instead of bringing international talents into these awards, have you ever thought of taking MICA
Yes.
and the Malaysian artists international to hold this event in a different country?
Yes, we have that in our pipeline. Okay, once we have completed this award show, so the top winners, we want to nominate them or bring them to say Hollywood, where they will be competing with the Indian sector. So at least even you get nominated is good enough. And as it is now itself, our movies are already competing in international film festivals and winning awards independently.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about the awards itself. When it was first recognized, you even stated in one of your interviews that the first response to this award show was like, is it really necessary? And it was even trolled, it was looked down upon because the industry is really small. Why would we need an award function for that? Is it still the same now, or how has the reception of the award show changed over the years?
We have proved people wrong because people don't know us, so they assume, they judge, so they have made some negative perception. But then over the year, when we proved them wrong and we did something very professional, very prestigious and very fair, independent judgment and all that, and when our award show was justified, then they all came forward now, and I think I can bravely say that I have 100% support from the entire film industry of Malaysia.
Definitely. Could you share the details of when MICA Awards is happening, and if we can't be there in person to watch the award show, how can audience members watch it?
Okay, this grand, colorful, glamorous event is going to take place coming May 22nd at SGH Convention Center, Sentul. The red carpet is from 4 o'clock, so 4 to 6. So by 5, we'll have the crowd inside the audience, hall, and we'll start the show by 5.
Okay. Yes. And if we can't catch it there, is there any other way that we can
Yes,
catch
yes. Okay, for the red carpet, Ulagam is doing our red carpet live feeding, live telecast. So people can follow our Insta page, MICA Awards, our FB page, MICA Awards, our website, www.micaawards.com, and they can contact our customer hotline 019-2240-999 for ticket information, for gala dinner tables, for any inquiries. They can contact that number. Okay,
definitely.
and then we look forward for the Malaysian public to support this grand event. They can meet almost the entire Malaysian celebrities, their favorite artists there, to meet and greet, to take selfies, to to enjoy a very professional show performance by 100% Malaysian artists and performers. That's.
I have a question, which is, what is a good film to you? And also, what is your ultimate go-to, that one film that defines your belief system of how cinema should be?
Cinema is entertainment. If a film, whether it's commercial or art, if it able to entertain the audience claps or tears or cheers, then the movie has made it. Simple as that. The purpose of entertainment is the movie is to entertain audience. If they're able to entertain the audience, whether it's commercially successful or not, then I think that's what we are looking at. The audience are looking at entertainment, whether it's comedy, whether it's a thriller, whether it's art or anything.
And what is your North Star? What is that one ultimate film for you?
I will say Maravan.
Yes, I'm on the same page. It's my all-time favorite Malaysian Tamil film as well.
I enjoyed the movie, the story, a lot of twists, a lot of originality. The actors, the artists did a good job, and I think the director delivered a good, entertaining movie.
Yeah. Right. Wow. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Naidu, for your time, and I wish you all the luck in the world for the upcoming MICA Awards.
Thank you so much, Shankari. Thank you, Varnam, for supporting us, giving us the platform to reach the audience out there, and thanks a lot. And see you all there on May 22nd.
Let me see you there.